match winning, and he's looking to do it tonight as they prepare for the... Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek... So, Toronto wins the tip. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Cummings is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Fox in at the guard position. Now here's Hardaway. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Mavericks. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And I think for the Hornets, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
Here's Fox. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And it's the Hornets' ball. Outside Hardaway. Jordan, the pass to Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
To the paint, here's Fox. And no good. Good D by Hardaway. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Cummings against Rodman. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. That one doesn't drop.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Hardaway kicks to McGrady. Wallace outside. Jordan against Irving. Jordan dishes to Hardaway. Here's Rodman. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Irving passes to Fox. Toronto working the ball around now. They get it again. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Fox. Cummings dishes to Fox. Bridges a screen on Hardaway. The wide open look here for Fox. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything who could package it. Could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young...
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Toronto trailing. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Hardaway. And he comes up with the deuce.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Irving. McGrady passes to Jordan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Bridges misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Bean comes in for Hardaway. And then for Toronto, OG Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Garland in for Fox.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's McGrady. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
McGrady outside. And some changes here for the Hornets. Andre Drummond comes in for Ben Wallace. Hardaway is subbed in for Jordan. Raptors also changing it up. And Beers checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Harrington comes in for Cummings. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Garland.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And good that time. It's all knotted up.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Hardaway finds Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Irving. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's McGrady. Plays it up and banks it in. McGrady's got 8 points.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
From 11 feet away, Fox, no good. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's McGrady. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Levine kicks to McGrady. No good from outside. Nobody near Irving. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far. Hardaway for three. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And indeed, they're going.
The previous play is under review.
NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hornets ahead, up 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low. So
for Toronto right now, we've got Anunoby. Garland is out there with Fox. Then it's Lambeer. And it's Harrington in at the 4. Outside, Levine. Pass to Drummond. Hardaway against Fox. Levine for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Rodman, he's checked in for Drummond. And the Raptors also making a change. Bridges checks in, and both free throws good for Harrington.
And Harrington, quite the role player. A big man with a soft stroke from deep. Prime-time shooter when he gets it going.
Levine. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on to every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Drummond's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Levine. Count it. And that's 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
That one drops. He ties it up. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Moving against McGrady. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for the Hornets. Free throw good, McGrady.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Here's Irving. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Pass to McGrady. Fires the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Fox. The kick out to Irving. The second chance effort, and he connects with the jumper. Irving's got 15.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Hardaway dishes to Rodman. Pass to McGrady. Takes the three. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for a playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Anunoby, no good. Charlotte trailing. Outside Hardaway. Pass to McGrady. The tray. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. .133 left in the second quarter. Outside Irving.
Back to Fox. Arlington the screen. There's the triple. And Fox is good for 3. Fox has got 11 points.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and then for Toronto. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Harrington. And it's Cummings in for Anunoby. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you anytime of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open. They just got burned.
Fox passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Doubled by Bridges. From deep, Jordan. They grab their own miss, and it's Wallace with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now, Jordan. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. 42.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. Over at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, the Cavaliers will face off against the Lakers. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Dennis Rodman. Hardaway is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Wallace in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Outside Hardaway. Here's McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
One-on-one fast break. And he goes in for the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one.
That's working his way onto the interior. Mikal Bridges, very opportunistic.
Jordan outside. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 2-point game. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Irving surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Rodman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. And the Raptors miss again. Hornets leading by 4. McGrady dishes to Jordan. Outside Hardaway. Bounce pass from Rodman. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for Charlotte.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Back to Fox. Over Hardaway. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Fox has got 17 now.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Hardaway kicks to McGrady. Jordan inside. Covered by Irving. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Launches a 3. They get it back.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Pass to Rodman. To the inside. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Irving. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
Outside Hardaway. From deep, Jordan. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Raptors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bridges, the kick out to Fox. Sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Hardaway passes to Rodman. Back to Hardaway. Here's McGrady. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
With some arc. Hornets with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually. Jordan
kicks to McGrady. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Fox. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Charlotte's gone into a slump here from three-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Andre Drummond's checked in for Ben Wallace. And Toronto also making a switch. Anunoby, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And the Hornets miss again. Raptors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Three-pointer, Fox. Another miss by Fox. Charlotte trailing. Inside, Rodman. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Fox dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Irving. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Irving a screen on McGrady. Anunoby, good.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Left side, Jordan. The double clutch. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hardaway against Fox. Hardaway passes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Hardaway. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Fires from deep. The Hornets pull it in. Rodman's got his 6th rebound on the night. McGrady outside. Michael Jordan on the wing. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Rodman. Wiggins comes in for McGrady. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Jordan. Raptors also changing it up. Bill Lambert's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Harrington comes in for Cummings. And it's Garland in for Irving.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem. Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For Toronto, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Rodman, he's checked in for the Hornets. Bridges, he's checked in for the Raptors. And he's good on the second.
Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
Fox against Hardaway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Al Harrington. That's his first foul.
4th team foul.
Into the lineup for your Hornets, number 52, Andre.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. LaVine can't hit. Anunoby finds Fox. And the layup falls. Fox has got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for Toronto right now, Bridges out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Garland. Then there's Irving. And it's Harrington in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Irving. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
You know, there's an inner drive and an inner burn to Kyrie Irving. This guy can make difficult shots because he's driven to be great.
LaVine against Harrington. LaVine's shot is off.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Toronto. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thanks, David. Fox against McGrady. Anunoby comes with the double team. Bridges shot, good.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Now, here's Fox. Defense is right there, off target at the rim. That shot, no good. Hornets trail by 3. Here's McGrady. Kicks it out to Rodman. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist from Rodman. McGrady's got 26 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. And it's Fox with the ball for Toronto. They lead by 1. Pass to Harrington. Anunoby outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fox, and he drives in. Yep, it counts. Fox has got 14 points here in the second half.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
McGrady, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Fox, and he gets it to go from the high post. He has 29.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Pass to McGrady. Down low, there's LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Garland looking it over. On the wing, Bridges. A drive by Garland. Yep, that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
On the wing, LaVine. McGrady outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
All right, coming out of the court. Come on, get loud for your
And some changes here for the Hornets. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Bridges. Jordan comes in for Zach LaVine. And Hardaway is subbed in for Pritchard. And then for Toronto, Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Harrington. And it's Cummings in for Garland. A moment for an injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Raptors let me know the status. And after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Jordan drives in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Three-pointer, Fox. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Hardaway kicks to Bridges. Pass to Rodman. Now here's Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Hardaway for three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And the Hornets making a change here. Levine's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Fox inside the line. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The drive by Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
And there are nights, it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
On the wing, Bridges, guarded by Levine. Bridges misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat him.
And good, aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's Cummings, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Levine passes to Hardaway. Back to Levine. Jordan against Irving. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jordan.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Here's Irving over Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Oh, that was something else.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And again, Toronto no up.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Kicks it out to Rodman. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Hardaway against Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. I mean, he's a factor there in the paint.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Jordan. Money!
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead. So you've got to draw up the play to make it happen.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Fox, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And the Raptors call time here. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And